Hello everyone, in this video we are going to have a lot of different stories and a lot of different news stories. Keep a critical mind as always. I will always try to put all the evidence and proof out there. If there isn't enough, then also you can search for yourself, but I will try to keep all those things out there for you guys. And as always, keep a critical mind and I hope you enjoy. Some merch will have their prices increase due to inflation on the Nijisanji store. I think this is mainly that's inflation type of stuff that happens with supermarkets where they see, oh, there's inflation, I can raise the prices now. Even though it doesn't cost me more to make anything, even though it doesn't cost me more to ship anything, I can increase prices because, well, I can use inflation as an excuse. Quick reminder for all those who still want to buy Niji puppets and Niji Nui plushies, prices will increase starting on the 20th. So you still have time to buy without the increase if you really want to buy. It's up to you, your personal ideas, whether you want to support Nijisanji or not. Because remember, these plushies and these things like this, the people on the Nijisanji Liver side, they get 1% if they're low earners, or 1 to 2% from what we've heard. If they're high earners, like Miste says he's lucky if he gets 2%. We've heard from Ichimochi V that they get around 1%. At least Niji ID seem to have gotten around 1%. At least that's what she alluded to. That's what she kind of made it. She said it, but didn't actually say it. You know what I mean? It's to be expected. They need to make more commerce merch earnings to compensate other decrease in earnings. As I said in their investor meetings and then the rest investor Q&A, they said that they are going to be focusing more on commerce. Commerce. That's what they want to focus on. So they want to make more money. Like I said before, they raise prices not because it costs them more, but because they can make more money that way. But it's because of greed and not only because of inflation. At least last 2 months, the Japanese yen has increased in value. I don't believe the materials that the company buys from overseas have increased as well. So let's go. Before I talk your ears off, let's go to this. Due to the rising cost of certain new raw materials, I doubt it, prices for certain product series in Nijisanji and official store will be revised starting 12 o'clock on 20th September JST. Remember, they buy everything from China. So since they buy from China, the raw materials from China don't really go up very much. So I doubt that this is an actual thing. But let's take a look, shall we? It doesn't let me go higher. Okay, let me open it up in the next image so that you guys can see it a little bit better. Thank you for ongoing support of Nijisanji and official store. In light of the recent increase in raw materials costs, we are facing challenges in maintaining the current prices. Regrettably, we find it necessary to implement price adjustments. And it's going to start, like as I mentioned. In addition, site maintenance for price revision will take place from 10 a.m. to 11:59 on JST on just September 20th. We apologize for any inconvenience. The puppet series will be raised 200 yen, which is about a buck 50 around there. And Nijisanji series will also be raised 200 yen, which is about $1.50 or so of price raises. It's not a huge increase, but for anyone who's struggling like me to pay for anything nowadays, any price increase is painful and unsustainable. So it says, we will continue to strive to provide products that further satisfy our customers. We sincerely appreciate your understanding. And again, I take this more as greed. I'm not a economist. I'm not a marketing exec. I am not anyone who knows very much about business other than the things I do on the VTuber sphere. But this very, very much seems like a greed push instead of an actual need. A very big win for a VTuber, an independent VTuber, for a VTuber that we all were like, what the heck was going on? And why was she banned and all that kind of stuff. For those who don't know, a little bit of refresher, Fallenshadow Shondo is a petite slash lolly character. I guess you would call it lolly as in petite, as in the Japanese petite. She has a lot of followers on Twitch. She loves streaming on Twitch. She got banned by Twitch for 30 days because of supposed, harm stuff and because she was drinking on stream, etc., etc. So there was a lot of weirdness that was going on about this. I really didn't like the fact that this was happening. That's great. What antis don't understand is the part about having actual standards means that you don't apply those standards arbitrarily, only supporting people you like. And that's the thing that was happening with Twitch. They were only showing it to people that they liked. They were only showing favoritism to people they liked. People they were simping for, whatever you want to call it. They were showing that to them. Said I don't watch Shondo, but the Twitch ban sounded dumb. The entire process for that was always opaque and weird. So it's good that she got unbanned for what seems like a silly reason. Yeah, it was really silly. They didn't give her any kind of advance notice. They didn't give her any kind of notice. Even on the day that she got it, the only reason she knew she was banned is because the bot, the stream, the streamer bans bot was the one who informed her of it. He says here, F it, actually, never mind. Shondo, September, whatever. So basically it was, I don't care anymore. Shondo, no Shondo, September. And you break from the shackles. It's Shondo themselves saying it. Thank you everyone for being so supportive. This whole thing has been a big silly roller coaster on my shaking kitten self. So I will be back to streaming as normal on Wednesday. So she's taking a bit of a break, which I fully freaking understand. I would take a break after that kind of stress that is caused. Like she says, she supports 6 people, 6 very vulnerable people. She is disabled herself. So this is her livelihood. And it says, haha, what though? Okay, so they admitted that it's only because of backlash. Okay. A member of our team has reviewed your appeal and can confirm the correct enforcement was issued. However, given the details of your case, we have determined that your appeal can be accepted. Make sure to stay informed. So this is saying we don't disagree with our 30-day ban. In fact, you deserved the 30-day ban, but we're getting so much crap from everybody. We're getting so much from every single side of the internet. No one liked this, so we are going to let your appeal go through. Like none of our creators like this. None of our people that, like, we are getting destroyed on social media, because yeah, they got destroyed on social media because it seemed like rules for thee, not for me, or rules for thee, not for the e-girls. You know what I mean? That type of thing. That's what it seemed like to a lot of people. Even the people that do watch like Amaranth and such, it seemed like very, very, very uneven method of, you know, going through the rules and making it work out. Said, what does this even mean? This is an effing clown world. Such an embarrassing reply. Like, I'll let you see it just straight out here. Such an embarrassing reply, Bow the Whale says. From Twitch, it reeks of passive aggressiveness and disrespect towards you. Twitch pretending to have rules and backbone when they bend the rules every day to maintain money by being like this site. It's very true. It's just hilarious to me. We were totally right, but so many people told us we're pieces of S. We're gonna do it anyways. That's exactly what it looks like. I like how they admit that they reviewed it, and they said the correct enforcement was warranted. No, the hell it was not. It still was an unjust ban. It very much was an unjust ban. But at least they got rid of the ban for you. Thank God, because you were innocent to begin with. She was innocent to begin with. Holy crap, this was utter dog water. It was utter dog water. It was horrible. But seriously, this kind of backpedaling, man, Twitch, any little respect anybody had for you is gone. Even the people who work for you, your partners, they don't respect you. They expect this to happen to them from now on. This isn't good. This is never a good look. Now to see what people said here. So dumb on Twitch's side. I wonder if she's still effed regarding subs. Usually when they are banned for a longer period of time, they stop renewing, so I hope that she isn't the case for Shondo. It's a silver lining for her. The utter stupidity of this is giving her a lot of free publicity. That's true, because she's a victim in this. That's why she's getting publicity. Not because of anything else, but because she's a victim, and this should have never happened. Again, I repeat, Twitch should never have banned her for this long period of time. Another person got hate rated and mass reported and suspended. First, we had Taiga, of course. Then we had other VTubers who were most likely getting mass reported that got suspended recently. I'm pretty sure the Shondo thing was also due to a mass report. Because how else would Twitch have known about certain things that they complained about in the 30-day ban that they gave her? How else would they have done that? How else would they have known if they hadn't been hate rated or mass reported? Might not be able to comment fully due to the lack of actual evidence and facts, only hearsay, like the fact that there might be a person of high enough position that has a bias against VTubers, for example. None of it really fits for me to comment fully. All I can say is, for all YouTube's faults, at least my own activities are relatively safe from being shot down like this. Exactly. YouTube has a lot of issues. Oh boy, I stream on YouTube. I post on YouTube. YouTube has a ton of issues. But at the very least, for just being yourself, you don't get reported usually. And unless you have Taiga, of course. Taiga also has run into mass reports, but it seems that they both have these issues and they both have those. I was gonna say, yeah, YouTube is better, but no, I remember Taiga, and yeah, I remember Taigaholic, and yeah, YouTube can be just as bad. Here we go. Let's talk about what's going on. Well, was hate rated and mass reported. Here's the actual tweet, because I like giving you guys the actual tweet. Twitch is committed to keeping community safe for everyone. As a part of that, we require users to ensure anything shared. Based on a review of activity or content, we have issued a global suspension of your account. Not even 7 days, not even anything. It's just immediately suspended forever. Forever and ever and ever. And this is what it looks like. They don't even give a day amount, but they say S content, broadcasting, uploading, soliciting, offering or linking to that kind of content, or offering, soliciting that kind of content or services in exchange for goods, services, or money. So they said that they're prostituting themselves. Yeah, they're doing all that kind of stuff. Certainly got a lot more attention than I was expecting. Thanks for all the well wishes. Unfortunately, only the warning was appealed. My suspension is still in place. While it's still a huge kick in the metal can, it hurts even more that it can't interact with moods or streams right now. Apologies for the silence. Even robo-men get overwhelmed. Some quick answers to a lot of questions I've been getting. Other than people who've invaded my Discord, I can't see names, just a week-long ban. If you want to help me or cringe make though, that's kind of stuff. So, and then they mentioned we're back. Legion opens you with open arms, take a recruit, basic 691 followers. This is a small channel. This is not a large channel. This is a small one that got hit hard by the ban hammer. And Twitch support answered. It says, hey Delta, this is not due to me being mass reported. Rather, you had an inappropriate image on your bottom right overlay. Seems this correlates to some of your friends, viewers having a profile picture and GIF in a voice call overlay that was inappropriate. That said, this seems to be an accident. As such, the team has removed your suspension this time. Going forward, we recommend only having overlays of chat if you trust the people in them, as any policy violations by them reflect on you. Happy belated birthday, by the way. Thank you for the swift response. In this case, holy crap, they were actually transparent. One of the few times that they're actually transparent. They said, hey, this wasn't due to being mass reported. This wasn't even due to something you did. This was due to something you had on your stream. You had an overlay. Basically, if you use Fujitech, which is one that a lot of people use when you're in Discord calls. If you use Fujitech and someone has a less than appropriate thing going on the bottom right, you know, where you have your Fujitech stuff, then you can get hit by this. This is a dumb rule, but I guess it makes sense to not have any of that kind of stuff on there. At the very least, they let them know. It was W for clarity, but it's still weird how they got hit by this. It's weird, in my opinion. I still feel it's weird, but at least they were 100% clear on this. It's like, nope, you weren't mass reported. It was inappropriate things on the bottom right. Now that's something else that VTubers and others have to worry about, of course. But VTubers have been hit really hard lately. It seems like, oh my God, they've been hit hard lately. And the hits keep coming and they don't stop coming for VTubers when it comes to Twitch. Holy crap. We just talked about other things. We talked about Shondo earlier. We've talked about other VTubers getting hit. We've talked about so many VTubers getting hit. And it just doesn't make any sense to me why so many are getting hit so hard on this type of stuff. Twitch lets bathtub flesh streamers go off on a slap on the wrist, but some VTubers show off something that's even a little bit risque or edgy, they get effed. They were actually effing, they would have a 3-day ban in comparison. Like, oh, about that. There was an IRL streamer that was actually doing that kind of stuff on stream, and she got a 7-day suspension, which got reduced to like 2 or 3 days, which was like actual doing that stuff on stream. Let's see what happened is that. Here's Zen here. In all the years I've been on Twitch, I've always played by the rules and knew where the lines were. I've never gotten a warning. I've had basically the equivalent of a one-piece swimsuit for less than 5 minutes far from the screen. I think something's definitely going on. And again, she got a warning. This is not a ban. This is not a suspension. Just a warning saying, hey, be more careful next time. They got S themes, which is like all the stuff you see here. Anything that is intoxication and that kind of stuff, all those types of things. Apparently, according to that, any kind of intoxication is no longer welcome, so I'm gonna make sure not to do those types of streams ever again. Now, mind you, this is not a ban. This is a warning. This is just a warning. If I show the swimsuit toggle for even a minute, I'll most likely be banned. So it's a very weird situation. I was standing there and talking about normal topic for the screen, far from screen. It's a dangerous waters at the moment. Also, I've had that one-piece outfit for 2+ years, as well as others for longer, and never received any warning or such for them. Twitch is actually going through a huge change recently with a lot of their TOS changing, a lot of their rules changing. So I think they're being told to be a lot stricter. And the only reason they're this strict is advertisers. They want the advertiser money. You think that they make money off of, yes, they make money off of subscriptions. They make money off of other things, but it's mainly out of advertisers where they make their most money. That's why Twitch has those freaking unskippable ads, because they want you to watch the whole ad because that's where they get their money. Also, it's like, this is dumb. You have people with one-piece swimsuits IRL people. You have people with freaking string bikinis sometimes IRL. They don't get bans. They never get bans. You have Amaranth who freaking shows their butt all the time. Things like that. They don't get bans. But a VTuber? Oh, no. You show a little skin, and there you go. These are the VTubers that I actually feel bad for, because like Zentreya is one of the most wholesome freaking streamers I've ever seen, and so is the other streamer that I've talked about, like other streamers like Shondo, etc. They're the freaking some of the most, well, they can be crazy sometimes, of course, but they're never S-themed, you know, they're never like adult themed or anything like that. Twitch mods when a girl in micro bikini advertising gambling and OnlyFans to children, they're happy. Twitch mods when anime girl exists and that they're angry. So sorry, Zen, this is effing BS. What the F is going on? Fifi's also been hit by those things before. Clotho, bro, I've gotten 2 of these in the last 2 weeks. One streamer is literally playing some Fortnite. My theory is also the model. Glad that I'm not the only one still getting this. And of course, this is something I want to go over. Clotho has been hit by this too. It's just, what the heck is going on? Exact same thing happened to me twice when they will take down your VOD and you cannot get it back when you get smacked with it. All I was doing was literally playing Fortnite. I was being censoring my model on stream. It's why she's been censoring the model on stream, Clotho. They do the esteems thing. You do lose your VOD. You do lose those types of things. So it does happen a lot of times, unfortunately. But it's messed up. They should fix that. Because, like I said, you have hot tub streamers who don't get in trouble ever. And then you have VTubers who, like Zentreya, good ones like Zentreya and Clotho, who get hit really hard. And then they lose VODs, they lose other things, you know? A big milestone was reached by Icey Snowpaws from VAllure. They have gotten to 16K on YouTube. Who is Icey Snowpaws? They are the feral polar bear of VAllure official. So they're a polar bear. I'm trying to figure out what to do to celebrate. If you have any suggestions, let me know. There are people are saying congratulations, very nice, congrats, of course. But as with anything, YouTube always has to take the, deflates any balloons for celebrations. It says, hi at Team YouTube, my channel got a warning and my video was removed for S content, but the video responsible was just a highlight video of one of my live streams where I am playing a game. Can I please get a human to review this? We hear you, but it looks like you've already appealed it and received an email outlining the final decision. We know it wasn't the outcome you were hoping for. This is AI. This is a freaking AI response. They reviewed it, quote unquote, reviewed it. AI reviews it. We already know this because we've had verification by some VTubers and some YouTubers as well, that unless you are large, and a lot of times you end up having to get your lawyer involved, you will not get a human there. For the first several steps, it's been mentioned before, it's been criticized before, for the first several steps of review, you will not get a human to review it. Why? Because there are probably thousands and thousands and thousands of videos that ask for manual review. So of course they're not going to hire thousands of people to look at it, or thousands of, and they're not going to pay, because they're a large corporation, they're not going to pay thousands of man hours. So very, very pretty much guaranteed that the first couple of times that you do anything like that, you do end up having a AI review it. And the AI is really bad at that. It says, thank you, Team YouTube, for responding to this, but don't make any sense. Can I have a human review it, as is a highlight reel of me playing a video game? There are thousands of others playing this game on your platform. Please help. And Team YouTube says, appreciate the context. We'll take a look into this and we'll let you know what we find. Might take a few days, but we'll relay everything back to you as soon as we get an update. So yeah, even people here who have watched it say this is not anything adult in nature, other than the fact that they're playing a game. But that's not 18 plus, which is what YouTube is taking it as. It's taking it as even beyond 18 plus needing to be removed, because if it was just 18 plus, they'd move it to 18 plus. But it was so bad, according to the YouTube automated censors, that they had to remove it, which is BS. Even people down here are saying it's BS. This is not the first VTuber to run into this. It won't be the last VTuber to run into this. Unfortunately, AI is really bad with this kind of stuff. Unfortunately, all the automated stuff is going to be really bad at this, and we do need more humans reviewing this. But VTubers in YouTube are still a niche or whatever, so they are not seen as important. Twitch has been changing a lot of things lately. I mean, a lot of things. It is really hard to keep up with everything that they've been changing. It's all for advertiser friendly stuff, just like YouTube has done that as well. YouTube doesn't like ASMRs. YouTube doesn't like it if you curse too much. YouTube doesn't like a ton of different things. They all do it for the advertiser dollars, because that's where they make their money. They don't make their money so much on the percentage that they take from super chats or memberships or whatever you want to call it. They take the large majority of it from advertisers. That's something that everyone who is a YouTube partner understands, and people should understand on the side of Twitch. Why are they doing this? And Milky says, because of what happened with Shondo and other people. For the future streams, I will probably not be doing drunk streams, as I can see in the past couple of days, about 3 of my mutuals were banned either indefinitely or for an insane amount of time. Now, Milky, as you can see here, is not a small VTuber. They are 138k followers on Twitter, probably near that on their Twitch. They are not small VTubers. So I don't know if Twitch recently changed their policy about being intoxicated in streaming, but I advise any other streamers to please think twice before doing any drunk streams, because it seems Twitch is not as lenient now as they were before. I've done these before myself and never gotten in trouble. They are not VODs anymore, because, Twitch doesn't keep those VODs. It was like 9 months ago when I last did one of those streams. It was for New Year's. I'm not going to be doing it this New Year's, obviously, because they are really strict on this, it seems like. Because Shondo seemed to have gotten a 30-day ban from, as I mentioned the other day. I mentioned this on yesterday's story, or whenever it was that I did this. that Shondo did get banned recently for 30 days. This month she got banned for 30 days. And that is crazy. So, of course, be very careful. You never know with Twitch these days. Be very careful. Hololive recently had their Myth 4th anniversary. The EN Myth girls, the ones who pretty much made it a viable space for EN in Hololive, made it so that if it wasn't for Myth having success the way that they did, you wouldn't have had Council. We would have never met Sana and all the girls at Council. We would have never met Iris. We probably would have never met Iris. We definitely wouldn't have had Justice or Advent. Fuamoko may have never existed if it wasn't for Holomyth having such amazing success. Maybe they would have had 1 or 2 more generations, but it may not have gone so well, and we may not have seen Advent. It may have been something else, you know, different reality, the whole butterfly effect of, you know, one thing changing, the butterfly wings in this case of Myth not doing so well would have made things be so different elsewhere. And of course, they could have gone the Holostars route of continuing to put things out, even if they aren't 100% successful, because Yago seems to think in the long run versus the short run. Now, talking about all that kind of stuff, they recently had a 4th anniversary music video. And of course, I'm not going to show the music because it's usually going to be... YouTube has a weird copyright claim system that even though Hololive may not want me to get fully claimed, they can demonetize anything because of that if they wanted to. I like the look that they have here. The designs that they have, Gura, Ina. I'll show a little bit. So that is the type of stuff, like the old maybe 40s type of glamour style. So that's nice. That's very nice. 40s, 50s, maybe 50s. But yeah, that's the kind of thing they have there. And hopefully they have arrangement, composition, the mix, the illustrations. I have all of them here, which is great to see. And of course, you know, little pieces here because I also want you to watch it on your own. I don't want to take any kind of things from Hololive. I want to take any views, which, you know, I'm small, so I won't be taking many views, but I want to give them the respect that they deserve and watch it, listen to it, hear it, everything. So of course, enjoy that as well. They also recently had a voice drama with the fourth moment voice drama From the Shadows to the Light, KFP After Hours. This is their another one, Dawn of the Shadows. They're gonna have a full voice drama popping up here. I want to put this all here because this is a part of their 4th anniversary. Some new projects that they're having here of them all being around and, you know, being a part of this whole thing. So it's gonna be fun. It's a lot of things to see here. And of course, you can have their acrylic block, which is $45, and their crossbody bag, which is $37. And here's what the crossbody bag looks there. This acrylic block, actually, very nice acrylic block. Here's a crossbody bag, or fanny pack, as some people want to call it. Here's some illustrations, collection cards, 5 types. Those will also be the collection cards here, $3.99 each for each of them. The mini mascot plushies that you're gonna have as well. Here you go. The ones for the deadbeats, of course, Death Sensei. You have Kiara, or the KFPs, the Kotori, the Takodachi, and then you have Bloop for all of them, $19 for each one of those. And of course, also giving you just everything here, just a bit of a showcase on everything that they have. Congratulations to them. Welcome back, everybody, to the Vtuber Showcase, the place where I like to give back to the Vtuber community that has given so much to me, who has helped me come up, and I want to help others come up, big or small. Of course, the smaller you are, the more this will probably help. And of course, it is paying it forward, sharing the love, making this a community, not a competition. And of course, I don't look for any gain here. I look for others to gain as well. So here we go. We're talking about Kiyomi Chrissy right now. They have their model acolytes here. Kiyomi, you found my page. While you're here, follow me and look forward to some chill streams. Mwah. So it says, hey, so I found out nearly the entire stream my mic wasn't working. Just found out looking back at it. FFS. And of course, and this is also what happens. My community, I love your stream. Self-doubt. Oh God, even at my size, I have self-doubt. So yeah, I can freaking recognize that. Here is their page, their Twitch, which is the only one that it appears to be active right now. It's Kiyomi Chrissy. Hello, team. It's Kiyomi. Gather round and let's play something together. Feel free to join the Discord. Of course, everyone. Of course, Discord is a wonderful place to have your community. Wonderful place. I have my own Discord. It's usually in my description as well. But every single VTuber having a Discord does help. Because you can meet, even if it's 5-6 people, it's new people that you can meet. Let's hear what they're talking about. They're playing Roblox here. This was an Among Us style game, I believe. And let's see what happened. And yes, as you can hear, she's talking. She's talking, but nothing's coming out. What I mean by that is, yes, she's actually talking. She's actually, you know, has things. It's happened to me. Luckily, fortunately, my chat usually can tell me, but that happens when you have a chat here. Of course, plenty of people have viewed this, and it's funny that, you know, no one let her know. Sometimes chat cannot be aware of it. They can have you lurking, etc. And you may not be aware of it. Either way, this is the EN curse, and it happens to big and small. Like, it happens to me all the time. I always have somebody that does that to me. That's somebody that tells me, hey, you're silent, you're whatever you want to call it. You are this or that. So that is definitely something that happens to me always. And thank you. I appreciate you for being a part of the Vtuber Showcase. I know that your next one is going to be amazing. You look like you are an entertaining creator, and I am sure that your next one is going to be amazing and that you're going to continue to grow. Appreciate you again, as always. Hope you grow with this. I'm really hoping you do. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.